Hello and welcome to this episode of Scope. I'm your host, Tracy Ba. Since the implementation of the City Warden Initiative in November 2024, the crime rate in the Gordons area of Port Moresby has declined, enhancing public safety and creating a more secure environment for residents and visitors alike. The program in Gordons began with an initial deployment of 100 wardens and has since expanded to 150, demonstrating the government's commitment to improving security in the area. The presence of city wardens has fostered a sense of safety, allowing community members to move freely under their constant watch with 24/7 surveillance and assistance. As early as 6 a.m., before market vendors, commuters, business houses and the public access the Gordons area, the city wardens are often the first to be on the ground, ready to tackle the day's challenges. A mandatory morning parade and roll call out before deployment. Approximately 150 wardens are deployed here. Each team has its own team leader who oversees their daily operations. The National Capital District Commission, in partnership with the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary and Road Traffic Authority, initiated the City Warden Initiative and launched it on November 25, 2024, to enhance public safety at critical transit points throughout the city. The launching of the initiative saw the first deployment of 150 wardens. They provide a visible presence at bus stops where residents, public servants, visitors and students, especially women and girls, are not subject to theft, harassment and other security issues by opportunities. Now the number of wardens has increased in other areas in the city like Boroko, Manu Otoport and Badili. To date, over 400 wardens are engaged by the NCDC.
Historically, work play plus making.
Past time can steal man, also only man, only spark man come. Can problem maybe sa kamabla policeman, police very pigin blow saksim bakarap. Even on Narla public too saksim bakarap. Time city warden will take place, come inside, walk and go right, place them all right, place them stop safe. Gorens now look at some Gorens. So city warden stop na Gorens all right. All drink beer na come public na all fight them, me stop him, me only more me karim go law. So me solve him this live. Still man too me only married fight, chorus fight come up, me only me put in the police station tasol. Now this la public fight them stop, public crime them come up, and now no more Gorens.
Despite making an effort to provide security, the wardens face discrepancies such as not getting their pay on time.
People work good come, but one by hand balance legally can come up long. Goren jem mosem, lo side lo pay side lo people goren.
People make it work, but the management them people delay time too much. People no pay people no time.
The Sunday to Sunday 24 hours people are work. 24 hours people are salim live lo people lo public lo man meri. People game live nothing lo. 3 man nothing na people are son up public. Time people son up time. One a Sunday lo kesim legally one can to go. People are one house, one Miriam sleep on people so go and check, kitchen come, give him back. Now public substitute to thank you, Mibla Nam Sako. So thank you, this land, and this land Mibla, how much never thank you, beg him back, you know, compare Mibla.
However, the issue does not discourage the wardens from performing their duties. They continue to serve through effective teamwork. The shared goal is enforcing effective public safety.
Market number them was I'm not safe. I'm a Mibla Sab.
Face raskol knife man live me blastred. I missed a long time so miss have one san it sama blogo dance. Come 24 must sell bus stop but then come instead of can walk. All can walk me bla market good.
Work loan where all school beginning work free. Okay, all workman work free.
Officer in charge of Gordon's community policing, Tony Hasu, said when the program first started, the city wardens were punctual. However, this has changed over time with many not turning up for work.
It's all on that. It's not very effective. There is no proper management. That means the coordinators are not coordinating with the men on the ground. They're not even supporting with the logistics that they're supposed to assist.
However, City Warden Deputy Director Amos Koiman said the issue is limited manpower on the ground because of a lack of coordination amongst team leaders. He emphasized that it has nothing to do with management because adequate resources are supplied to boost operations.
That will be up to their team leaders. They do most of the management of the wardens on the ground. We give the team leaders all the resources that a team leader will need.
Responding to pay discrepancies, Koiman explained that wardens are divided into 3 categories: engaged wardens, ushers, and volunteers. Ushers and volunteers are not covered under the warden's payment system by the NCDC. He added that management does not have any outstanding payments.
We don't owe any of these boys any outstanding payments. It's a mixture of information coming from the volunteers and the ushers inside Gordon's.
Koiman said the engaged wardens are paid based on performance, which is approved by their team leaders.
We put them in teams of 10. 9 wardens and the 10th is the team leader. We pay the normal wardens on a fortnight pay salary of 400 kina and team leaders are paid 500 kina. But when doing payment, we don't pay the wardens. We send the money to the team leader's account because he's in charge of the attendance, timesheets, and the performance all this. So he knows who deserves to be paid because some might be coming to work and then off and all this. So what the admin does is we make sure that the team leaders do their work properly. We have all the records of the payments and all the records of the wardens that they employ. And we provide guidance and some form of control over the team leaders for the city warden operations.
And from the records that we know is the payments are up to date. The last payment was just made on the 26th of last month, which my colleague has just mentioned. So yeah, I think it's okay. It's just that how we manage it and keep them for a month. But sometimes they will find that there are a fortnight or 2 behind because you don't just start and get pay on the same time. There are processes to go through. So it obviously takes a bit of a month.
Since 2004, the City Warden program has made significant progress in keeping the public safe. At Gordon's, the City Warden continued to ensure that those who break the law are apprehended and those vulnerable to intimidation or harassment, especially women and girls, can move through the area in safety. What are some future plans for this program?
Plans to expand our operations to other parts of the city. Right now we are operating on only 5 area of operations. We call it AOs and police stamps. That's starting from 9 Mile, Gordon's, Boroko, Manu and Badili. Okay, this year we have plans to expand operations to Erima and Waigani. Erima, Waigani and Koni. These plans are in place, so we've did a submission. In order to capture these areas, we have to do budget and all these things for them. So we need to do a submission to the commission and we are awaiting the response.
Expand the program out is because of the wave of crime. Certain areas like the major transit of Gordon's and Boroko with Manu have been taken care of by the wardens, their presence. So the wave of crime is now shifted to other areas. Even it has also fallen back into the neighborhood. So yes, there is a need for the program to be expanded out if we want a trouble-free city, because every day we have an influx of people from urban areas coming into the city, and it's causing problem for the city. People coming in with their own attitude and all this. So the program, there is a need for it to expand.
You're watching Scope. After the break, Papua New Guineans participate in Dulos Mission of Hope. For 3 unforgettable weeks, a ship filled with books, volunteers, and a mission of hope transformed Port Moresby's waterfront into a place of learning, laughter, and life-changing moments. From the day it was announced in December 2025 to the long queues under the February sun to the emotional goodbyes in March, the visit of Dulos Hope became more than just a book fair. It became a story of generations returning, of children stepping onto a ship for the first time, of villages receiving clean water and reading glasses, and of nearly 30,000 people walking away with something far greater than a purchase.
In December 2025, an announcement stirred excitement across Papua New Guinea. A floating book fair was coming to Port Moresby for the very first time. The vessel known around the world as Dulos Hope. Many remembered her sister ship MV Dulos, which visited in 2008. Now nearly 2 decades later, Hope was returning, this time with more than 2,000 affordable book titles. From science to faith, medicine to children's stories, the promise was simple: knowledge for everyone. The old wharf would soon become a gateway, not just a ship, but to stories, memories, and new beginnings. On February 6, 2026, the ship docked at Port Moresby's old wharf. Government leaders, church representatives, and invited guests stepped on board for an official opening ceremony. The ribbon was cut, the doors opened.
1, 2, 3, and cut. Welcome, officially open.
It is a arrival of knowledge, service, and hope.
Minister for Provincial and Local Government Affairs Soroi Eoe reminded visitors that education transforms lives. Inside the ship, rows of books lined the shelves. Volunteers from 35 countries welcomed visitors with smiles.
We are here to share 3 things, and those are to share knowledge, help, and hope. We share knowledge through the book fair that you are currently seeing. We have over 2,000 different titles of books.
But Dulos Hope was not only about selling books.
At like 6 a.m. in the morning, we all wake up early, and then before we start any activities, we come together and we start cleaning.
Each morning at 6 a.m., crew members clean the harbor area, leaving behind more than footprints. Among the international crew were Papua New Guinean youth serving beyond their shores. From the galley to the book stands, young nationals proudly represented their country.
My commitment on Dulos Hope is 2 years, and I was joining the Dulos Hope in last year 25 February. And like when the ship coming back to PNG, my country, PNG, it's 1 year for me on the Dulos Hope. The experience for me, like personally, it's like working with a different nationality and different crew members from different countries as we're working together on Dulos Hope. I'm really happy and I really enjoy.
My message to my people, as we claim to be a Christian country, I have been out of this country and I see the great need of those who doesn't know Jesus. And that's the very important thing and precious thing we have, but we are so selfish and we don't want to share Jesus to others. And they are dying for this and they want to know this. But we are so selfish, we don't want to go. But when I step out and when I see the need, it's so great. And I am praying every day that my countrymen, my people will one day they will come to know that they are called. Jesus is longing for them to step out and share Him. Jesus is in our life and He wants us to share Him to others. Yes, so I hope and I'm praying that you will join missions and be part of the world missions and share Jesus to everyone.
This service reflected the ship's deeper mission, faith in action. By the end of the first week, more than 10,000 people had stepped on board. Families lined up under the hot sun. School children held tightly to coins and wish lists.
We have been able to welcome over 10,000 people already, and it's just incredible to see how many kids, families, children will come and visit us, even like throughout the day. It's just a really nice flow of people coming.
Teachers struggle to convince excited students to leave.
I feel so proud taking my class out here, and the children are selecting books and they're so excited to be here. And when I was trying to, I told them to leave the boat. They said, "No, teacher, please, we want some more books."
For many children, it was their first time stepping onto a ship.
I got on a ship, it felt so good. Come on, get with my family.
The crew visited 6 to 7 villages, distributing water filters and reading classes.
Wow, there's been a lot happening in the last 3 weeks. We have visited around 6 to 7 villages, distributing purifiers like water filters and some reading glasses, just for people in the community to be able to have access to drinking water, potable drinking water, and also just reading.
One emotional moment connected past and present.
We encountered someone that was visited previously by the old doulos, and also did some reading glasses donations, and the person already had the glasses for 18 years. So this time we had the chance to give the new pair of glasses and hoping that it will also last for a good number of years.
18 years, one ship, 2 generations.
Drop a like or comment on this story later on the TV1 online website, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. We'll come back after the break and end our program with more on Doulos Mission of Hope.
By the final weekend, visitor numbers on Doulos Hope had climbed past 26,000, nearing 30,000. Project coordinator Josh Christopher described the momentum.
We started off the first day, we had, first day opened 500. Then the second day, it went straight to 2,000. And ever since then, every weekend it's been between 250,000 to 3,000 people.
Books were flying off the shelves, but beyond the numbers were stories. A grandmother walked slowly through the aisles, holding her grandchildren's hands.
I'm now second time I'm come to Bamplug around Ken, with my grandchildren.
This time with your grandchildren?
Yeah, this time with my grandchildren, before with my daughter.
Back then, she bought a thick storybook as a memory for her daughter. But tragedy struck when her home was destroyed by fire and everything, including the book, was lost.
But house blown fire now, book banned, so I told these ones that we are going to go there the second time, so I'll go and buy you some books for the memory of the loss.
The book was gone, but the memory remained. Now she was creating new ones. For Mariana, the visit marked a personal celebration.
I actually booked last week because today was my birthday and I'd never come out of the house, so it's just work and the house. So today Doulos gave me an opportunity to get out of the house and visit.
She chose journals with Bible verses printed on each page.
It was great. It came, I can't remember the last time it came. I think it was years ago. But it's here now, and it's really, they have so many interesting books in there for different ages. Kids, business and leadership, inspiration books, so many good things.
A birthday gift not wrapped in paper, but in purpose. As the gates prepared to close, emotions were mixed.
Hi, unfortunately now is the time for us to sail off. We're heading off to Fiji, but we want to say goodbye to everyone who's come on board. We've had over 30,000 people who have come to visit, and they've shared so much love. Hopefully they will walk away saying that we've shared love with them as well. And we want to say goodbye, saying thank you for all of the people who have been so gracious to us and so generous to us. All the different news organizations, all the different donations that we've received, all the people who have come on board and shared so much love with us. We're so grateful. The crew is so grateful, and we're sad to leave, but I know we'll be back hopefully soon. So to all those who have come on board, thank you. We love you. We hope we can see you soon.
Nearly 30,000 visitors, thousands of books sold, dozens of villages reached, but the real cargo carried away was invisible. Stories, kindness, restored memories, and renewed hope. For 3 weeks, the old wharf became more than a dock. It became a meeting place of nations, generations, and dreams. Until she returns again, Dulos Hope leaves behind something greater than books. She leaves hope afloat.
And that ends tonight's Scope. Visit the TV1 online website, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, and leave a like or comment on our Scope stories this evening. I'm Tracy Pa. See you next Sunday.